They smelled you in a dream, not perfume, presence. It shook something open they had buried since childhood. You walked by. They froze. It wasn't scent, it was recognition. The body remembers what the mind can't say. June 1st marked their undoing. They found your name hidden in something sacred. The scent lingered long after you left. Not of earth, but of heaven's regret. Something clung to your skin like memory. That's what terrified them. They didn't expect to find you this way, woven into prophecy, wrapped in a smell that broke them open. You smell like where they lost their faith and found it again. Their body reacted before their mouth did. That's how you know it's you. June 1st wasn't random. They were led there to find what they tried to forget. You. You smell like what they prayed for and what they swore they'd run from. They're afraid to name it, because naming you means surrender. The moment they got close enough to breathe you in, they knew they'd been marked. They heard a voice say, "That's the one," and their lungs forgot how to work. You carry the fragrance of someone's scent. Their soul recognized the sender. They pretended not to notice, but their spirit flinched. They've tried everything to unsmell you. It won't work. Heaven branded them. On June 1st, they touched what wasn't physical, your essence, and it rearranged them. You smelled like the place they cried as a child, like home wrapped in longing. Their eyes lied, but their breath caught you. They couldn't sleep that night, because their chest still held your ghost. It's not cologne. It's calling. You smell like a second chance they almost threw away. The angels said she's near. Their body confirmed it. They know what they found out, but can't carry it without collapsing. You smell like a wound they remember loving through. On June 1st, they realized your scent wasn't physical. It was written into them. You smell like the prayer they stopped saying after losing everything. Something about you smells like closure, but they're not ready to close. They knew it instantly. It wasn't a coincidence. It was divine recognition. You smell like a life they haven't lived yet, but already mourned. The scent you carry is ancient. They've known it in dreams. Their soul cried before their mouth could speak. That's how deep you live. You remind them of a moment that never happened, but still hurts. They smelled you before you entered the room. Time folded around it. Your presence is prophetic. The smell? Confirmation. They smelled grief and love on your skin. It paralyzed them. You smell like the one they begged God not to forget. On June 1st, they heard your name through someone else's mouth. It shattered them. There's something in you that smells like the edge of a miracle. You smell like the final test before their healing. They smelled redemption in your laughter. That's what undid them. You smell like the beginning of the end they secretly hoped for. They smelled your truth before they heard it. You smell like unfinished stories and love letters never sent. They still haven't recovered from the scent of your goodbye. You smelled like a truth they swore they'd never face. You smell like a vow they broke, but still believe in. They tried to dismiss you, but your scent stayed in their spirit. The moment they got close, they knew God had a plan. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more.